Good afternoon, everybody. Today is May 14, 2025. Today our lecture is Visuddhi Mega, Purification, Smarty Nidesa, Body Concentration, Chutupapada Nyanagata, the knowledge and knowing about the person who are going to die. So the kind of wisdom is based on the concentration. So we learned that one is part 190. So today we continue talking about that wisdom. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So today we continue learning about the Chutupapada Nyanakatha. So the person who are going to pass away. So the Pali continue explaining like this. Yatha kamu bhagati bhagi yatha kamu bhagati yatha kamu bhagati yatha kamu bhagati meaning is yang kama. Yang kama is that karma, that action. Action is that there are 3 kind of action, as you know, the bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. So 3 kind of action in Pali is kaya kamma, vachi kamma, and mano kamma. So yang kamma meaning is talking about that kind of 3 kind of kamma. Upachita. Upachita is produce or make. You make various kind of karma in that life. So many karma every day we make so many kind of karma. So that karma, according to that karma, that one person, someone who are going to die at the time, that karma, what already accumulate in that life, in the previous life, that karma gave the result. So dena, with that power karma. So karma is a mental, the activity, but mental factor. So that's why they are going to disappear. But even though they are going to disappear, they left the energy. So that energy is we call the power karma. So dina with that power karma, upagati. Upagati is going to the next life, new life. Upagati. Upa is approach. Kati is going, approach going to what? The new life. Because many those karma in the previous life. In this life or previous life, the karma is a lot. We don't know which karma will give the result, will give the new life. We don't know. because of the karma has a different kind of power. So the most powerful karma give the result. So that's why the Pali Buddha explained Tena Dena is not refer to definitely refer just commonly say Dena Dena with the karma. Dena Dena means Dena Dena Kamena. Kamena is karma, power karma. Dena Dena Kamena. So Tata in those what Tata is referred to those what the Buddha explained, yang karma, dena kamena, etc. etc. So Purimehi, Purimehi is a PBS. Purimehi PBS chawana mane di adihi. Chawana manehi. Chawana mana. Chawana is going to die. Chawana is going to die. Etc. etc. Chawana mani adi, etc. etc. So those with those what diva chaku kecha, diva chaku divine eye. Kecha is a function. Diva chaku is a divine eye. Kecha is a function. So diva chaku kecha meaning is the function of divine eye. Hold on, talk. Okay, and then imina pana batina. So imina is with the batina together. Imina batina. Pana continuously explaining imina batina with those with that what? With the one means yatha kamu baga jnanena. Yatha kamu bage sati. Yatha kamu bage. So that Pali what? Yathagamu baga jnana kicha. Yathagamu baga jnana kicha. Yathagamu baga jnana is the knowledge or wisdom, knowing who are going to die with the karma and reborn again in new life. That kind of function, kicha. Kicha is the wisdom kicha, which wisdom is knowing that those things. The function is we call kicha. So tasacha jnanasa together. Tasa is that. Jnanasa is wisdom or knowledge. So that yathakamu baga jnana. Ayamupatikamo. Ayam upadikamo. So ayamupatikamo is ayam plus upadikamo. We have to separate two words. Ayam upadikamo. Ayam that explanation is that explanation is upadikamo. Upadikamo is the process of explaining. Upadikamo. Upadikamo is karma is a process. The process of explaining. Upadikamo. Ida bhikkhu. Ida in this Buddha teaching, bhikkhu means the not monk, not only monk, but also the meditator, lay people also here bhikkhu. So the meditator who are able to attain the yathakamupaga jnana, the divachaku jnana, sorry. Divachaku jnana, divine eye. So the meditator who already attained the divine eye wisdom. So there meditator, here bhikkhu. Okay? Hita. Hita is in below direction. Hita is below direction. Niraya bhum. Niraya bhimukha. Niraya is hell. Niraya. Abhimukha is toward. Toward the hell. Because we already learned Devachakku, that supernormal power is to create a light, many powerful light. And then like a torchlight, when you want to see something, you use a torchlight with the light, you can see that things clearly like this. The by eye, Devachakku is to create the aloka kasina. Aloka kasina is a lighting. So lighting is used to see something. So like this, here aloka. Aloka is a lighting. Lighting is a non-natural light. This one is, the power concentration create that kind of lighting. Alokan, the light. Uditwa is increase or developed. Uditwa is increase or develop the light, more and more. So that's why I see the Nirayike Sadi. Nirayike Sadi. Nirayike is the living being who born. Sadi is a living being. The living being who are born in the hell. Pasadi. So the meditator see them. So Mahadukha Manubhava Mani. So Mahadukha Anubhava Mani. So separate the two words. Mahadukha is a bit suffering, great suffering, bit or great suffering. Anubhava Mani is experience right now. So that meditator see those living beings in hell. So like this. And Dandasana, that seeing is Devachakku Kicha Mewa, only function of the divine eye. Devachakku Kicha Mewa. Mewa is Ewa. Only. Kicha is a function. Devachakku is a divine eye. So this seeing is a function of the divine eye. Okay. So A1. So is that meditator. A1 like this. Manasikaroti. Manasikaroti is pay attention. Manasikaroti. Manasikaroti, pay attention. How? Kenu call. Kaman Gatawa Ime Sada. Edan Dukhan Anubhavandi. Like this. It is like this. Pay attention. So Kenuko is a leader. Kaman Katwa. Kama is a kama. Katwa is after make. Kenuko is what kind? What kind of kama? Kenuko kama means what kind of kama? Katwa is after make. Imesadi, those living beings. Edan Dukhan, that kind of suffering. Anubhavandi is expedient. So it is like this, the meditator pay attention. Atasa. Atasa is ata asa. Ata after that. Ata is after that here. Asa is the meditator. who make a pay attention like this. Idhanama. Idhanama is that kind of kind of karma. Idhanama means that name of karma. So karma is a various kind of karma, isn't it? Kaya karma. Kaya karma is three kind. Vachi karma is four kind. Mano karma is three kind. Altogether 10 kind. 10 kind of kusala karma or 10 kind of akusala karma. Yeah, anyone here commonly say idhanama. Idhanama is that name of the karma. Katwa, make. Katwa iti. Katwa make. Iti like this. Tankamaramana. Tankamaramana is that time is that, karma is karma, aramana is object. That karma object jnana, yatha kamubhaga jnana, wisdom, yatha kamubhaga wisdom, opportunity arising. So yeah, like this. The meditator make that kind of two kind of jnana. Devachakku jnana and yathakamukha jnana is connect like this. First, Devachakku jnana seeing the person, that living being, and after that, continue attention, pay attention to that karma, make that kind of person, that kind of suffering like this. So the Pali English translation is very according to their deed, according to their karma. Deed is karma, bodily, verbally, and mentally. So moving on in accordance with whatever they did, various kind of karma action may have been accumulated in many lives. So here in the function of the divine eye is described and the first expression beginning with the personal way. The function of knowledge or the fairing according to D is described by the last expression in Pali. So the order in which the knowledge arrived is there. So the order, the knowledge meaning is Devachakku, divine eye, wisdom, knowledge is first arise. And after that, Yathakamubhaga jnana, that wisdom arises later. So here the bhikkhu, the monk or meditator, extend the light downward. Downward is the below direction in hell. So he see living being in hell undergoing great suffering. The vision is only the divine eye function. And after that, the meditator gave his attention in this way after doing what kind of deed they did. Those living beings undergo that kind of suffering. So pay attention like this according to their karma. So then the knowledge has been those deeds as its object arise in him. In this way, this was after doing this. So in the Pali saying like this, explaining. The Yathakamukha jnana is you have to understand, connect with the Vipassanā jnana. So these two wisdom is one after another appear in the meditative mind. Okay? And then continuously explaining the Pali Tatha. Tatha is similarly Tatha. Upari Deva Loka Bimukha. Upri is the opposite of the Oda. Adore, sorry. Upri is up. Yeah. Adore is below. So Upri means the up direction. Deva Loka is the divine wall. Celestial wall. Divine wall or celestial wall is Pali Deva Loka. Abhimukha is toward the up direction, the celestial wall toward the celestial wall. So the meditative mind like this. And then make a alogan, the light. Because to see them, the meditator need light. That's why. Alogan uditwa. Uditwa is increase the light or the light is more and more spreading. So, Nanda Nawana Nanda Nawana Mesaka Pa Mesaka Wana Parusaka Wana Disu. Nanda Wana is the here Wana is mostly Wana Bali is a forest, but here is not forest. Wana is a park. The park, very famous park in the Celestial Wall is the name is Nanda. Nanda Park, Mesaka Park, Parusaka Park, etc. Adisu. So those are mentioned here, three names of the very popular park for the celestial being. So many celestial beings, they go into the picnic in those parks in the celestial wall, like a human being, like a human being. Human being, one of their vacation, they go to the park and make a vacation, relax, and they like this. Celestial being also, they have nothing to do. So just they are going to somewhere and then their life is very happy life. So they don't need to worry about their to get the food or prepare the food or something like this. They don't need at all. So that's why always they are searching the sensual pleasure. So that's why those parks are very, very popular for the celestial being. So Nanda Park, Mesaka Park, Mesaka Wana, and Parusaka Wana, Parusaka Park, etc. There are so many kind of parks for the celestial being. Sade is a celestial being. They are so amusing in those park. So that meditator see pasadi. Meditator see them. They are very happily play in the park or something like that. They are doing with the Deva Chakunyana, the by eye. So Maha Sampati. Maha is a great. Sampati is somebody is a kind of the divine wet. Sampati, divine wet. Great divine wet. Anu bhava mani. Anu bhava mani is experience. So celestial being, various kind of celestial being, they experience great divine wealth. That means Mahasampatti Anubhava Mani. Okay? And then Dambi Dasana. Dambi Dasana is that also Dambi. Dasana is seeing Deva Chaku Kichamewa. Yeah, only Deva Chaku, yeah. Only divine eye function. So divine eye function is seeing something with the divine eye. Yeah, only the kind of wisdom is able to see those things. Okay, and then so is that meditator, even like this, Manasikarodi. Manasikarodi is make pay attention. Kenu call gamma. Or what kind of gamma? Kenu call is what kind of gamma is the here gamma is the kusala gamma. The kusala gamma katwa make image of those living beings. Those living beings here is a celestial being. Those celestial beings, Edan Sampade, that kind of web, Anubhavandi. Anubhavandi is they experience. It is like this, Manasikarodi. The meditator pay attention. Atasa. After that attention, after make that attention, asa is that meditator, idanama, that kind of karma, gadwa is a make or accumulate. It is like this. Tangamaramanan. Tangamaramanan, that kind of karma as a meditator's meditation object. Jnana is a yatakamuga jnana. Upajati is arising. So yatakamuga jnana is a later arising. First arising is a deva chakku jnana is a first arising. Okay. After that, pay attention for that living being, how they get the kind of experience. So after that, yatakamuga jnana is working, arising. So Pali here explaining. Okay. So Idam is the Idam is gamma. Idam, that kind of gamma, that kind of action. Yatagamubaga jnana nama. We call yatagamubaga jnana. So later wisdom jnana is yatagamubaga jnana. Okay. So imasa wiso borikama namanati. Imasa is that yatagamubaga jnana. Wiso is separately. Wiso is separately. Parikama is a preliminary walk. Parikama nama. Preliminary walk for the meditation. Nati is there is not. So that meaning is the preliminary walk parikama is saying for Tivachaku jnana and Yatakamuga jnana is the same preliminary walk for the meditation. Okay? That meaning here you have to understand. Yata chimasa. Yata chimasa is a yata cha imasa. Yata cha imasa eon nagada Anagatan sa jnana sabi. Yeah. So imasa is referred to the yatakamuga jnana. This yatakamuga jnana, yata like this, it was similarly anagatan sa jnana. Jnana sabi. Anagatan sa jnana. Anagata is a future. Huh? The meditator who knowing the future, so that kind of knowledge or wisdom is here Pali Anagatansa Jnana. Okay? Anagatansa Jnana. Anagatansa is the future happening. Jnana is a wisdom, knowing. Knowing the future happening, that kind of wisdom, we call in Pali Anagatansa Jnana. Okay? And Devachaku Padaka Newa. Devachaku Padaka Newa. He. The reason is, Imani those Deva Chakuna. Okay, so Imani, that Imani is referred to the Yatagamuga Jnana and Anagadanta Jnana. Yatagamuga Jnana and Anagadanta Jnana, these two kind of wisdom here Imani. Devachakuna is with the divine eye, Sahewa, Saha Ewa, only together. Ajandi is successful. So Devachaku Jnana is connect with the Yatagamuga Jnana and Nagadanta Jnana. Nagadansa Jnana in future knowing, that kind of wisdom also connect with the Devachaku Jnana. And the Yatagamuga Jnana also connect with the Devachaku Jnana. That meaning, okay? So those two kind of wisdom is connect with the Devachaku Jnana, divine eye. So divine eye is a more common. So divine eye is the Devachaku Padake Niwa. Padaka is a foundation. Devachaku is a foundation. Devachaku Padaka Niwa. Padaka is a foundation. Yeah, the foundation. Devachaku is the foundation for the Yatagamuga Jnana and Nagadanta Jnana, two kind of wisdom. Okay, so that Pali English translation is likewise the meditator instant, the light with the power of concentration, upward, the sky in the direction of the sensual flesh, sensual sphere, divine wall or celestial wall. So meditator sees being in the Nandana grove, Mesika grove, or Parusaka grove, etc., enjoying a great good fortune for the celestial being. So that vision also is only the by eye Devachaku function. So the meditator after that the meditator give the pay attention to is in that way. After doing that, what do those be enjoying this good kind of fortune? So then the knowledge has been those deed or action as it's a meditation object arise in the meditator in that way. So it was after doing this, or because of they get that kind of good fortune because of they did in the past. So this is what is called the knowledge or the faring according to the deed. Yatagamuga Jnana. So there's no special preliminary work for that. Say, for like a Divachaku. And this, in this case, so too in the case of the knowledge for the future, Anagadansa Jnana. For those two kinds of wisdom have a divine eye as their foundation or basis. Their success is dependent on that of the divine eye, Divachaku. So Divachaku is a foundation for those two kinds of knowledge. Yatagamuga Jnana, faring according to the D, and knowledge of the future, Anagansa Jnana. Okay? So Pali is explaining like this in more detail. And then Pali continues explaining how the Yatakamuga Jnana. So here the Pali is Kaya Duchariti Nadi Adisu. Kaya Ducharita. Kaya is a bodily. Ducharita is the wrongdoing. Kaya Duchariti Nadi Adisu. With the wrongdoing, etc., etc. Dotu Charita. Dotu is a very ill. Charita is conduct. So ill conduct or bad conduct. Dotu is a bad or ill. Charita is a conduct or doing something wrongly. So that meaning Dotu Charita, Ducharita. Ducharita meaning is Dotu Charita. Or Dotanwa Charita. Dotan is a wrong. Y is a or. Dotan is a wrong. Charita is a doing. So wrongdoing. Kilesa Putikatati. Kilesa Putikata iti. Kilesa Putikata is a Kilesa is the mental defilement. Puti is the Puti is a kind of the already decay like this. So kilesa mental defilement is like kind of decay, like kind of the. So that's why here the rotten the kilesa. It is like this docharita we call docharita. So first explaining docharita. Wrongdoing meaning is with the mental defilement kilesa, something doing. So that kind of doing, that kind of karma is we call docharita. So kayana docharita. Kayana is a bodily, with the body. Kayana with the body, docharita wrongdoing. That's why we call kaya docharita. Oh. So Pali explain what is the meaning of kaya docharita. Kaya docharita meaning is with the body make a wrongdoing. That kind of thing is we call kaya docharita. Or wa kaya do. Kaya do. Kaya do is a kaya is a body. Do is the from the body do. Here kaya is body do. So the Abhidhamma is explaining the body is a one kind of do, isn't it? We have a sixth do. In our body, there are six do. Eye do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, and mind do, isn't it? So here is a body do, kaya do. From the body do, kaya dwara in Pali. Upana is arising. Upana arising, Docharitan, wrongdoing. Docharitan, wrongdoing. Docharitan, iti like this. Pali, explain Kaya Docharitan. So Kaya Docharita meaning is from the Kaya, from the body door, arising, wrongdoing, those kind of thing we call Kaya Docharita. Idrisubi. Isiwa Nayor. Idrisubi is the other two. The other two is Vaji Docharita and Mano Docharita. Because we have the three kinds. So Kaya Docharita, after that Vaji Docharita and Mano Docharita. See, those two is here Idrisubi. Idrisubi, the other two, Vaji Docharita and Mano Docharita also Isiwa Nayor, same meaning. Very similarly like a body. So that meaning is the Vachada Docharidan, Vaji Docharidan, Manasa Docharidan, Mano Docharidan, like this. We have to understand. Okay? So that meaning Pali explain. And then Samanagatadi. Samanagata meaning is Samengi Buddha. The Samanagata is difficult to understand, so that's why another Pali explaining. Another Pali explaining Samengi Buddha. Samengi is together, Buddha is happen. Together happening is Samanagata. So Samanagata meaning is together happening. So Pali explains Samengi Buddha. Like this. Okay? And Ariyana. Ariyana is a four noble person. Ariyana Upawadaka. Upawadaka is kind of revoke. Upawadaka. So Ariyana Upawadaka meaning is here explaining Buddha, Pacheka Buddha, Savakana. Three noble persons. Buddha, Pacheka Buddha, and the disciple.